Welcome back to JB Reviews. We are officially starting the new series, Weight Watchers, on my channel. I'm very excited about this. This is something I've been wanting to do from the very beginning. We're looking at a 2020 Grand Design Reflection. This is going to be a 150 series, and this is going to be a 230 RL, which basically means rear living. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys around the RV. I have my wife today going to help us out. So what I'm going to do is show you around the RV. I'm going to show you guys pretty much all the options and features it has, and then I'm going to show you guys the numbers. And then I'm going to pick two trucks to see if they're able to tow this RV. So stay tuned. Just below the pin box, you do have some storage here. I like how they place the battery. They actually have it placed within the frame of the RV. I like that they did that because it makes it sit a little bit lower. And it gives you the idea that you have more space in here. Now they do give you a sensor light inside of this compartment area too. You do have electric jacks also up front. I did notice that the front cap does not have any like accent lighting. Typically some of the RVs are putting that on the front. For example, like this Momentum has an LED strip going up it on each side. And then what that does is that basically just kind of gives it more like character. Like if you're looking to find your RV at night, that actually does help it make it a little bit easier. But they do give you some lights below here. These are going to be LED. And that's really going to help you with hooking up your pin box here to your truck. And let me know what you guys think. I mean, I actually do like this new design on this cap. I mean, this is the previous gen, it's a 2019. I think this looks a lot more bold, a lot more modern, and I think it's gonna have like a timeless look over time too. Now you do have 30-gallon propane tanks on each side of the trailer, and they do give you a fairly large storage compartment here too. They do give you power outlet on this side. One thing I'll mention in all my videos, hard floor surface is the way to go if you are camping in an RV. I have carpet in mine. I absolutely hate that I have carpet down here because, as you know, as you can see, this already has like, you know, dirt inside of this compartment. So as you throw stuff in here that's wet or dirty, it's just easier to clean up when you have a hard surface like this. They do give you your battery disconnect on this side. And this is probably a place where you can mount a television too. On this side of the RV too, they do give you your furnace right here, and this is going to be your hot water heater. I like that they give you a power outlet too on this side too. This is going to be for your antenna, for satellite and cable. This trailer does ride on 15-inch wheels with 4,400-pound axles, and your tire size is going to be an ST 225 75/15, and it does have an upgraded suspension too. This is a Dexter component here that they're using. This is my favorite step system on RVs, typically because if you do put your RV in storage, it is a lot easier to put maybe one or two of the steps down, and it makes it a little bit easier getting inside the trailer. They do give you a large awning up top, and they do give you some speakers for outdoor living. Out back, they do give you a receiver hitch on the bottom, and they give you a ladder. One thing I would mention, if you are looking to buy an RV, this is probably a big selling factor for me because I check my roof every time I go camping. It's really a good idea to do that. That way, you know, you can check to make sure, you know, you didn't get a branch caught on your slide or something like that, because you don't want to damage this roof, because once you start, you know, picking up debris, that debris is just sliding on your roof. So be sure that you walk your roof every trip, make sure that it's clean, make sure you blow off the roof before you pull in the slides, just to keep the roof clean and keep it from getting damaged. And you are pre-wired for a camera too. One thing I would like to see from Grand Design is they stop using incandescent bulbs. That's probably a smallest feature that you can do, and it's becoming a lot cheaper to run, but they are still using incandescent bulbs. They're going to, of course, use more energy over the course of time versus LEDs. This is the only slide that you have for this RV, and it is utilizing a Swintech slide system. And just below that slide, you do have an area where you can put your sewer hose. One thing I love about rear living is the amount of windows that they give you in the rear of the trailer. I mean, this is like the focal point for your views, things like that. So if you are in the market for an RV and you are really interested in getting the best views you can get, this is the kind of trailer you want, because it's going to give you the most windows. And typically they give you big windows like you see on the slide here, and it's going to give you the best, you know, panoramic view of outside there. But overall, like I said, this is a really small RV. If you are looking to use something like this, I would say maybe a couple, or maybe a couple with maybe small children, maybe two at the most, because yeah, you will definitely run out of space inside of here. Now this is where you would hook up the power when you go to your camping ground. They do use 50 amp. You can opt to have 2 AC units, which in my opinion might be overkill for this size RV. And then this is where you would dump your holding tanks. It's pretty much just below your 50 amp. It's right next to the slide here. And all you have to do is just twist it off like so. And that's pretty much it. They also give you a light down here too. That's pretty interesting. It's really cheap and flimsy. I can see over time this is not gonna work because of where it's located at. But nice idea though. So we're on the driver's side of the RV, and this is gonna be your auto leveling system. This is through Lippert Components. And off to the right of that, you have your wet bay. This is gonna be your outside shower. And then this is pretty much how you dry camp, city water fill, winterizing it, sanitize, and then power fill the tank. And of course, if you need to run your hoses through, that's how you would do it right down there. And this does close when you're not camping, of course. This is how you would dump your tanks. Love that they gave you all 3 inside of here. This does have a surprisingly large gray tank. It's like 71 gallons, which is pretty big for a trailer this size. But as you see, this is where you would connect your city water, and then this is gonna be for your black tank flush. They do actually give you power outlets too on this side of the trailer, and they give you a light too. And take a look at this aluminum construction too for the RV. And take a look how thick this door is too. It's a little bit over an inch thick. All right guys, so let's go and take a step inside. Now, my wife's gonna help me with this part of the video here, and I gotta tell you, this is a really nice interior. Like, I like the colors. It feels very warming and welcoming when you walk in. They do give you a control panel here as soon as you walk into the RV, and nice recliners on the rear of the trailer here. And this is actually a dinette that turns into a bed. So I believe it sleeps about 4 people, it says online.
That's nice.
And yeah, they did a really good job just with these colors. I really like this warm brown.
I like that these screens are roller screens too.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
So look at that. Completely blocks out the sun when it's really hot for those really hot summer camping days, but also allows all the light in when you don't need it.
True.
There's a lot of cabinet space up here, which is great, thinking about all the extra supplies that you could carry in here. There's a cabinet there and there as well.
It has a power outlet too below there too. I don't know if you can see that, guys.
There's more cabinet space even underneath the TV that's huge, which is kind of nice next to the kitchen. I will say the kitchen doesn't have much storage space in terms of pots and pans and other things you'll need, but I guess you would just end up using underneath where your TV is. This pulls out and you can turn it. This thing here is nice. They did kind of a tinted glass so you can hide movies and other things in there. I like the tinted glass above the kitchen sink, just so you're not seeing all of the stuff that you have. You can use this as a pantry even.
All the junk, in other words.
This sink is really wide, which I love. Our sink is split in half, and so it gets a little hard to wash dishes and get things done there.
Hey babe, if you need extra space, look on the side there.
Yes, I saw this. So this pops up really easy and also puts down really easy. So you can have that. I love that the fridge blends in with all the other decor.
Nice.
And then you can walk up the little steps. I like that they did a pocket door in the bathroom. I wish that ours had this. Our door swings into the hall, so if someone's going into the bathroom, no one else can be walking by, but this is a nice feature. And it's a magnet close. The bathroom has a lot of natural light inside the shower. Also, look at all this cabinet space. There's one here and cabinet space here as well.
Just above the toilet?
And then the shower's really cool too, look.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, I don't know
That's cool.
how durable this is. It feels like a thin film. So honestly, with our kids, I don't know that I'd have them open and close this because I could see this breaking or tearing really easy. But if it's just a couple traveling, or you have older kids that might be a little more gentle with it, that might be fine.
One thing I'll mention too is that we had a glass door and it just broke. So
yeah, it shattered.
This is actually a really good idea because we had ours locked down and everything, but the lock mechanism broke, and of course the door broke free and went flying forward and backwards.
I think ladies will appreciate all the cabinet space. Our bathroom is limited in that, but this is really nice. And all the countertop space as well.
Yeah.
Ours lacks that.
And last thing I'll mention too in here, and this is pretty much throughout the RV, is that they do not give you any hinges. They actually hide the hinges. So good job with Grand Design for, you know, taking that extra step to make it look a little bit more modern and make it look more cleaner.
This is nice. This there's another
Pocket door?
Yep, magnet pocket door. There's a lot of natural light. So you see that window, and then the bedroom has 2 windows. The only thing I will say is if someone wants to boondock or pull over if they have a really long road trip, you have to pop out that slide to get back to your room.
Into the
You have
bathroom.
to consider that, and the bathroom. The kitchen really isn't
True.
functional because the refrigerator's on that side. So just consider those things. If you want to boondock a lot, this probably isn't a great option. Maybe another layout would be better. But I do like all the natural light. Look at how big this window is. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's huge.
There's storage here. A little mirror here.
Yeah, take a look above the bed. They give you some USBs up top there. And they also give you some plugs on each side. And some additional storage just below there. And if you would like to mount a TV, they did not give you a nice spot because you kind of have to put it here on the wall. And I think that I knew what they did. They basically didn't want to add a television in here because they didn't want you to see how bad it would look. So keep that in mind. You know, if you are like an avid TV watcher, this is a horrible spot to put a television. So that's just one thing I would probably mention. I almost would wonder, can you unhook that for me? I almost wonder if if you could just put one here, just take it down every time you travel. That may be the best way to go. One thing Hannah just mentioned to me is that they do give you sensored lights inside this closet. We have a larger closet than this in our RV. We have no lighting in it. And so I have to add lights after the fact because it makes it hard to, you know, look for things inside of the closet because it's kind of deep, and it would be nice just to have a few lights in there so we can see a little bit better. But again, thank you guys so much, you know, for watching this video. This interior is very nice. You know, if you are in the market, make sure you look at as many floor plans as you can. I mean, this is a perfect little floor plan for a starter, you know, in the RV world because it's so clean. It's, you know, like I said, the colors inside of here are really calming. And I just think overall the build quality is nice too. And you really can't go wrong with any of the manufacturers. They're doing a pretty good job with, you know, insulating them and really making them more durable. And this RV definitely does have a lot of features that I would even say that our rig that's probably 20 grand more doesn't have. And if you are, you know, planning to do like a lot of long trips, be sure, like this slide, like Hannah said, does block your way to your bathroom and to your bedroom. So that might be
fridge.
Yeah, and to your fridge too, you know. So make sure that, you know, you keep that in mind. And even when you're traveling, just something as small as leaving this little table up and having the slide come in, you could damage that. So you have to be careful. You have to have a checklist. Make sure you do your due diligence and not get caught up in a bind because things happen, especially when you're traveling. So I'm going to show you guys the numbers, and then I'm going to show you guys the options for this trailer next. So taking a look at the numbers, your gross vehicle weight rating on this RV is going to be 94.95, and you are going to have two 4,400 pound axles on this trailer too. And the cargo carrying capacity for this trailer is going to be 2,231 pounds, which gives this an unloaded vehicle weight rating of 7,254 pounds. So that's what this trailer weighs from the factory.